Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to a new video. This is going to be a review of the new movie, Rise of Skywalker. And yes, it's going to be spoiler, but not too many, I don't think, I hope not. And it's not going to be big ones. Oh well, it might be big ones, but not... I'm not going to give away anything about Rey's lineage. I hope not. Yeah. Right, so I'm playing this game as I'm talking, so I might get interrupted. So first off, do you know what? I liked the film. I liked it. I can see why people maybe had an issue with it. That's fair. But I ultimately liked it. I didn't like how fast-paced it was, even though that was actually quite a good thing. It felt too rushed. But that makes sense in a way, because when you find out, like, the Palpatine's alive, it's like, how the fuck are they going to do all this in, like, 2.5 hour, well, like, movie? So it felt a bit rushed, but at the same time, I liked that it was rushed because it just, boom, just fucking puts you right in at the start of the action. Here's another thing that I didn't like about the film, and this is quite a controversial one, I guess, maybe. I feel that one half of this movie was the rushed plot, and the other half was trying to fix the mistakes or just recon stuff from The Last Jedi. If The Last Jedi was more coherent in its story, then this one would have made a lot more sense. And I also feel that if you don't have to watch The Last Jedi, really, to get this film. So as a whole, the trilogy is an absolute mess. 100%. I feel that what happened, like, JJ and his writers did the groundwork, and obviously must have left notes for Rian Johnson, only for them to get discarded and just changed. And that's just not how you Star Wars. Like, to me, it's obvious that Johnson and Abrams just didn't send each other notes or anything. You know, like after The Force Awakens, that JJ must have left notes to where the story was going to go, and then Rian Johnson probably discarded them and went his own way as he did. That's just to me, that's not how a trilogy should be filmed or, like, written. You know, at least with Lucas back in the day, when he had the whole thing mapped out and gave notes to his directors. That's why Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi work so well together. Okay, spoiler, this is one kind of spoiler, I guess, that they actually show Leia being trained by Luke. Obviously set after Return of the Jedi. Come on, fine, let's go. Obviously set after Return of the Jedi, and you just see them just training, like lightsaber training, and it's just so awesome. After the Death Star fight, Rey goes back to Octu, or Luke Island, or, you know, Skyland, and she just doesn't know what to do with herself. She got some major news, and she's sitting there, and she's just, I think she takes Kylo's TIE fighter and she blows it up somehow. She has Anakin's lightsaber and she goes to fling it in the fire. And then, but we've all been waiting for, fucking Luke shows up and catches it and says a line which I love because it just goes against everything that that big bit that happened in The Last Jedi. He catches it and says something along the lines of, "A Jedi's weapon deserves more respect." Like, come on, that totally just goes against everything. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's a good thing and a bad thing about this movie, is it just tries to recon everything that happens, or not everything, but all the bad points in The Last Jedi that just doesn't make sense. Like, why would Luke fling away his dad's lightsaber. Like, yeah, last time we saw it, got his hand cut off and he had some bad news, but come on, that's, they have a great like one-on-one, like they have a great like in face-to-face, and they talk, and basically he says that him hiding out on Skyland, Skywalker Island, Skyland, was wrong. Like, he just says the words, "I was wrong," which, yep, Jade, Ryan Johnson, you were wrong. And your writers, you were wrong. And he says, and I've got something that Leia had. And he fucking gives her Leia's lightsaber. As soon as I saw that, I was like, yes, come on. Of course she has a lightsaber. Of course she's been trained. Like, that's why that scene in The Last Jedi, when she's floating through space, you know, Mary Poppins in space. Don't get me wrong, when I saw it, it looked shit. The CG looked shit. It just looked silly. But the fact that she used the Force to that degree and did that power, I bought that straight away 2 years ago. I was like, yep. You know why? Because A, she's been trained, and like, you didn't have to be told that she was trained. You just, if you're a fan, you would just know. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but I bought that. So not only, you know, she's been trained, she's a Skywalker. She's 100% a Skywalker. She's not an Organa at all. She's just an Organa through name. That's her adoptive name. And I'm sorry, but I just loved. I just loved the fact. No. I just loved the fact that she got trained by Luke for years after Return of the Jedi, and there's a, like I said, there's a really great wee scene of them like lightsaber sparring, and she actually gets the best of him. She actually wins the spar, which makes me think that is she more powerful than Luke? Or not more powerful, but has the potential to be more powerful. So overall, yes, I enjoyed the film. I really liked it. It's definitely not perfect. There's so much things they could have added or changed, or certain Force Ghost, Anakin, who should have made an actual 100% appearance. This film should have been part 8. That's the way I look at it. This movie should have been part 8. There should have been another part to, like, a full, like, a build up to the Emperor. Because that's another thing, they don't really explain how he comes back. They really don't. They just meant they have one throwaway line of like cloning and like Sith magic and technology, and that's it. It's Star Wars. Do you know what I mean? It's Star Wars. If you're a Star Wars fan, you'll like it. But then again, if you're a Star Wars fan, you'll hate it. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching the video. Cheers.